at least 9 people have been detained in a series of raids in neighborhoods across Brussels. The question now, could those people be linked to Bilal Hadfi? He's one of the suicide terrorists, the bombers, who blew himself up outside the soccer stadium, the Stade de France, here in Paris last Friday. We also know that 4 terrorists, including the ringleader, Abdelhamid Aboud, have links to Brussels. Let's now go to CNN senior investigative correspondent Drew Griffin in Brussels. Drew, we know that some of the terrorists were relatives to one another. Was anyone detained today with specific links to the terrorists?
The short answer, Jake, is we just don't know. Police here have up to 48 hours to either charge or let these people go. They have only promised an update on the situation sometime tomorrow. But as you said, at 6 of the locations, they picked up 7 people specifically connected to Bilal Hadfi, one of those suicide bombers. And what's troubling about that is the Belgian authorities have known about Hadfi and been investigating him since early in 2015, when they believed he had gone to Syria. And in fact, up until last Friday, Jake, they thought he still was in Syria.
Interesting. And of course, Drew, some are criticizing the Belgian government, saying that they're merely trying to play catch up with individuals that they knew about before, rather than preemptively following information, seeking intelligence, looking for potential terrorists. How is the Belgian government reacting to the criticism?
Well, I think there was strong reaction today. The Prime Minister apparently hearing those allegations that, that Brussels and Belgium in particular are the weak link in this kind of counterterrorism network. In a speech this morning, Charles Michel, he said he is going to pledge much more support in fighting terrorism. Here's just a few words of what he said this morning.
Hour after hour receiving the maximum amount of information with full cooperation with the French authorities. The crisis center and security cells met on several occasions, sometimes, urgently, to make decisions, reinforce strength, security and controls at the French border and guards. Local police received instructions in order to increase the vigilance levels.
Michel announced that he's going to increase, strengthen the security forces. He's also going to try to do more to stop Belgians from going to ISIS and joining the fight. And then he vowed that any Belgian who fights for ISIS and tries to come home to Belgium will now be coming home to a prison cell, Jake. So they're trying to talk tough, but as you said, they are indeed playing a lot of catch-up here.